Here's everything I ate spending one weekend in Taipei. I cannot recommend this beef noodle soup enough. This might be my favorite meal I had in Taipei. It's called Master Jim beef noodle and it has everything a proper beef noodle soup should have. I went to this highly recommended Taiwanese breakfast spot called Fuhong Soy Milk. One of the craziest queues I've ever seen. It wrapped around the block and upstairs into the food court, although it does move very fast because of the amount of seating they have. My favorite item was definitely their salty soy milk. It was more like steamed soy milk, as you can tell by the consistency. They're also super famous for their fried Chinese donut, but this was honestly a little too oily for me. Part of me really wanted to try Din Tai Fung in Taiwan just to see how different it was. The menu was comparable to what you could get at the US locations. However, there were definitely unique items. What stood out to me the most was how good the service was and how cheap everything was. I highly recommend this spot in Westgate, Taipei. It's called Zong flour rice noodle. This is a Taiwanese street food that I rarely see in the States. A large is around $2 USD. It's a starchy consistency. Overall, just so heartwarming. You cannot forget to eat the fruit in Taipei. They have so many variations of fruit that I have never seen before. You definitely need to hit up Taipei 101 and go to their food court. The options were endless and I was overwhelmed looking at their directory. I ended up trying an oyster pancake and a century egg noodle. This spot is called Moon Moon Food and it was awarded a Michelin Bib Gourmand. I tried a little bit of everything on their menu and it was so affordable. All these dishes are only around 20 USD. My favorite bites were the oysters and the peanut noodles. You can't forget all the night markets in Taipei. If I had more time, I would have loved to eat my way through these because there's so many street food items they have to offer. This spot is called Yuanfang Yibao and it's also a Michelin Gourmand. They are famous for their Yibao, or also known as guabao. It's basically like a sandwich with extremely tender pork sandwich in a soft white bun. The filling just melts in your mouth and there's so many flavors going on here. And this full weekend eating out only cost me $55 USD.